Welcome to today's morning report on Monday the 7th of December with Movich Pro Market Analyst at Handtech Markets. We've got this positive start on the European trading session. That has happened following on from a strong close to the week last Friday from Wall Street. Big strong move on the upside, S&P 500 up 2% in the wake of that payrolls report really. Now you could say that's a bit surprising because that payrolls report was pretty solid and pretty much nails on the likelihood of a Fed rate hike now in next week's meeting. And normally you'd think, well, equities should be correcting or falling away in the wake of higher interest rates. However, I think the fact that the Fed is moving towards normalisation of monetary policy should now be to a certain extent supportive, really, because the markets can look upon that as the Fed is deeming the US economy is ready for this move back towards normalisation. So that is should be a positive move for the economy. With that in mind, you've also got the US dollar that started to claw back, although look at that strong down day on Thursday, but then the last couple of days, Friday and again today, strong move to the upside on the dollar. We've got the dollar pretty much across the board on the across the Forex majors, very strong performance there. The weakest one of the lot of them actually is the Kiwi. The Kiwi's actually been pretty strong recently, but it seems as though that, well, there was a report out from Barclays that suggested that perhaps there was a rate cut potential going on for the RBNZ at its meeting this week. So that is certainly weighed on the Kiwi this morning, and certainly is lower and the worst performing one of the lot of them. Also, we've got gold price, which is strongly lower as well. But if you look at the yields on the 2-year, you can see that there's no real impact at all from that ECB meeting or anything that would suggest that the Fed's not going to be hiking rates this in the next week's meeting. So that is again supportive of the dollar. So that's what we're seeing at the moment. There's no real economic data that we've got to look forward to tomorrow. We've got the China trade balance overnight tomorrow morning, so that could well have a big impact on risk appetite tomorrow, especially if the you've got exports falling is the expectation, and imports falling as well, so that again would not be positive, but certainly that's tomorrow. But in front of that today, we've still got this strong dollar and positive moves in equity markets, and that sort of takes me to my chart of the day, which is the French CAC 40. Now, we had this big move to the downside on Thursday, that massive bearish outside day, bearish key one day reversal, whatever you want to call it, closing below the key support at 47.50 again on Friday as well, that backing up. But we've had a strong move to the upside today. The big question is whether this strong move to the upside is actually just simply unwinding some of this oversold or some of this near-term oversold move. Look at the hourly RSI getting well below 30. It's just unwound that move. And this is the hourly chart, just rebounding really. And as to exactly whether it becomes a sustainable move to the upside, it's back into now the overhead supply around this sort of between sort of 47.50 up towards 4800. There's quite a lot of overhead supply in that range, and it's now pretty much back into that. So it'd be very interesting to see if this little mini rally that we've got today can continue, or whether it actually starts to peter out. Because the bigger picture implications of this move that we saw last week is that this rally seems to be rolling over now. It may not be an immediate sell-off, but certainly the momentum indicators with the RSI falling away, confirming that move. RSI at a 2-month low. MACD lines rolling away, stochastics sharply low as well. So whether this actually becomes just a mini rebound within this sort of more corrective move remains to be seen. But certainly I think that move last week was pretty significant, and the move today has been quite large, about 1.5% to the upside. However, as I said, you're now back into a band of resistance, and that is a key resistance area that needs to be tested, I think, today. So I'll be very interested to see how this one pans out. But at the moment, I'm just thinking that this could well be just a little rally into another chance to sell. So I wish you good luck in your trading on the CAC, French CAC, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.